Hi there. Welcome to my Sunnyside studio. If you're new here, I'm Catherine. And if you're really new here, I hope you know about the YouTube channel Wishes and Weeds. I'll put a link below. Nancy over at Wishes and Weeds. She's been doing a series for quite a while now on her Take Out the Trash Tuesday. And she has a meatball box that she collects things in her meatball box. And on Sunday, she gave me my own meatball box. And I can see here already that it's full of goodies. And I thought, this meatball box absolutely has to be shared. So that's what I thought I'd do. She gave me a whole lot more than this. She spoiled me rotten. We kind of made a deal because we went together to see the immersive Frida exhibition in Toronto, and which was thoroughly enjoyable. Anytime I get to spend time with Nancy is wonderful, and to get to see the massive works of art from Frida Kahlo up on the walls and the music and all in all, I enjoyed it. A few little things disappointed me, but I think that happens. It's almost like going to a concert. We were talking about it at lunch afterwards. When you go to a concert of someone you love, and they don't do the one song that's your favorite, and I kept waiting to see a few of my favorite paintings from Frida. And they didn't show them all. And I was a little disappointed in how much of Diego Rivera's artwork they showed. This is just my opinion, but I must say I have read many, many, many books on Frida Kahlo from different authors and watched just about anything I can watch on her life. And I do know that he was her great passion in life. I will paraphrase her quote. I think she said something to the effect of, there were two great disasters in my life. One was the trolley car, and the other was Diego. So it was definitely a passion and a... Anyhow, so I know he had a great influence on her, but in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, that's the cool thing about art. Everyone can have their own opinion, and everyone can be right or wrong or whatever. I think Diego focused his artwork on expressing the struggles of humankind and especially of his people. Of Mexico. And I think that was his focus, the worker, the regular, everyday person. And his passion was portraying the struggle there. Whereas Frida's art came from her strong desire to portray her own internal struggles, her own internal passions, and all the stuff that she was dealing with physically and emotionally, and So there's that similarities, and certainly he's the artist that, in a way, gave her permission to paint, in addition to her mother. I'm going into it. Anyhow, I enjoyed it. Let me end that. I enjoyed it. I would have liked to have seen more Frida and less Diego, if I could say that. But the music was amazing. Thank goodness there were some benches to sit on, because sometimes there were times where, oh boy, that room was spinning, because it's all on the walls. You're in a massive room, and everything is up on these huge walls. And I quickly figured out, because I was darting everywhere I didn't want to miss anything. And I soon realized that if I looked at one long wall and one short wall, I could see it all because it was replayed over on the other. And fortunately, you could stay and rewatch it. It was 45 minutes long, and rewatch it as often as you liked, apparently. So it was good. I'd be interested in anyone else's opinion because it's in many cities. So if you've been to the Immersive Frida exhibition, I'd really be interested in your opinions on it. My son and daughter-in-law went to see the Immersive Van Gogh exhibit, and they thoroughly enjoyed that. So there's that. It sounds like it'll be ongoing. It sounds like this whole venue is just designed for that, because there's also a Bob Marley one going on right now, and I think that would be quite interesting too. All right, let's get back to the meatball box. So Nancy has a meatball box, and I used to laugh every single time she'd bring out the meatball box, and she gave me she gave me quite a nice array of Happy Mail type things yesterday, and it would take forever. I could do over a week's worth of videos just unboxing all these wonderful goodies. So I thought I would share the meatball box. Now that I've got my own meatball box, all I had to do was look in the top, and I knew this has to be shared. So now I may stand up so that I can make sure it's in focus. And I saw immediately, this is when I decided that I need to do a video, is these are playing cards, and they look like they've been well used. They're Dickens playing cards. Look, this is David Copperfield, and then it lists all of these. And then Oliver Twist. Oh gosh, that book made me cry. Oliver Twist. And then, of course, the Pickwick Papers. So nice. And look, A Christmas Carol. So I'm very excited about these. These will be well used. I'm going to turn things over so that I can put them back in the correct order. So this is cute. This looks like it's a little place card holder with a pansy on it. Love it. Look at that, Lime Ricky. I love a Lime Ricky. Sparkling Orange Aid. Oh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, this is nice. So somebody had cut this out of an old piece of paper. Somebody had saved this. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm looking forward to using all of these. I love it. Game Bird series. Issued by the Imperial... Oh, so this is a cigarette card. This is my first cigarette card. I've never had one before. Oh, and it's cardinal. Lovely. I think this is another one. British Birds, the Robin. Issued by the Imperial Tobacco Company of Canada. Printed in England. And it's the little European robin. They're so cute. Oh, isn't that nice? The Kindred series name. Oh, it's a book plate. Very pretty. Oh, these are all going to be put to good use. Laxative cold tablets. Oh boy. I think they're still in there. Oh dear. Aid in relieving the aches and pains, assist in reducing the fever, help check nasal discharge, and act on the bowels. Well, well. I can't say that I've ever had a problem with number 4 when I had a cold. The first 3, absolutely. Number 4, no. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I got 2. All right, love it. Laxative cold tablets. Oh, boy. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Lovely. Carte de visite. Is that what this is? It's so pretty. Popular music publishers. Go back. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, these are lovely. Look at that. Why don't we do these things anymore? Industrial Surrender Division, London Life Insurance. Oh, I love that. Charles R. Davis, druggist and chemist, Princeton, Ontario. Oh. I don't even know where Princeton, Ontario is. And this must be a cigarette satin. Is that what it's called? I've never had one of these either. Asters. Isn't that beautiful? Lovely. Susie Eggleston. Isn't that pretty? Wow. Lovely. Fred Shaver. Well, Fred, good on you for having pink around the edge. There's a secure man. Ida Taylor. Oh my goodness, isn't that lovely? Wow. Murdy A. Christopher. And now I wonder if Murdy's name was Myrtle. You never know. Sometimes they gave them the shortened version. When my oldest brother was born, his name's Ernest, but he got called Ernie, but his full given name is Ernest. But my mother's cousin had a baby the exact same month, and she named her baby Ricky. Not Richard, Ricky. So his grown adult name was Ricky. Oh, isn't that pretty? It looks like it says Charles A. David. That's very pretty. Oh my goodness, these are just beautiful. Lizzie Mahar with the little shoe and flowers. Lovely. Jeanette R. Gow with the horseshoe. Very pretty. Oh, some more of these. Forget-me-nots. Oh, I love forget-me-nots. Okay, I saved that one. That one's going in my journal. I love forget-me-nots. They remind me of my mom. A little European robin. Beautiful. Very pretty. Now, if I... Okay, I cannot read that. Players cigarettes. Oh. Players cigarettes still exist. They certainly still make Players here in Canada that I know of. Very pretty. Oh, I love all these little cards. What a nice change from the Red Rose Tea cards. Tobacco cards. Cool. Players cigarettes. Clover. Oh, I love that. Oh, turn you over. Dwarf Furs. Will's cigarettes. Dwarf Furs. Oh, I'm going to enjoy reading these later. Meadow Crane's Bill. Very pretty. Bindweed. Wow, see, I would have thought that was a morning glory. Maybe it is a kind of morning glory. Oh, someone with their new baby and no name. This makes me so grateful. For some reason, I got it in my head and I followed my gut. My parents had a suitcase full of photos just like this. Just like this. And thank goodness I got it in my head. I said, I'm coming for a visit. We've got work to do. And they said, oh. I said, put on the tea. And they were always happy to do that. And when I got there, I hauled out the suitcase of pictures like this. And I said, all right, tell me the approximate year you think it is and who's in the photo. And I wrote it on the back of all the photos. And am I ever glad I did. Because believe me, all too quickly, they're gone before you know it. Look at them wearing their glasses. Oh, I love that. Two little guys. Again, oh, that one's got a name. Bill and Wayne. Well, now we know. There's Bill and Wayne. Looking handsome and dapper. And tickets. Actual tickets. Cool. Oh, more. Oh, an undertaker. Oh, my husband would like this one. I'll have to put this aside. Mahansi City, Shenandoah. A.J. Sokolowski. Interesting. Okay, that's got to go aside for the sweetie pie. Oh, isn't that nice? See, now that's kind of fun thing that I like. I like when you can put red and green things into a Christmas journal that isn't necessarily a Christmassy thing, but because it's red and green, fits in. Oh. Compliments of a good friend. Let's see, 1933, Dr. Burke. Oh, love it. That's interesting. Pompeii. From the entrance to Coldwater Canyon. I've never been there. The Narrows. Interesting. Oh, some more tickets. Love tickets. London Transport. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh. I guess it's a hall pass. A hall pass. Very cool. Pathfinders. Pale dry ginger ale. Well, believe it or not, I'm a Canadian and I do not enjoy Canada Dry ginger ale. I'm a Schweppes kind of girl. I find Canada Dry too spicy. Schweppes is a little bit more subdued. Oh, I like that. Oh, some of these are going to be going into my miscellaneous works because these are quite miscellaneous. St. Joseph's Choir. Oh, it's Mahanoy. Oh, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. City, Pennsylvania. I'm going to have to look that up. Tunes for Toddlers, 5 cents. Tiny Tales. Oh, look at that. The Whitman Publishing Company. Isn't that sweet? What a nice little thing to be able to tuck in a pocket somewhere. Very cute. Ladies' underwear. Look how it's spelled. Isn't that funny? Picnic drawers, a specialty. Oh my. I guess in case you're laying in the grass. What I saw in a sleeping car. Well, this certainly is an awesome meatball box. Look at that. Farm Journal. 50 cents. 1900 and all of 1901, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, boy. Now, wouldn't that be cool to have all of those? That's interesting. The Transparent Woman, New York Museum of Science and Industry. Special reduced rate ticket for World's Fair visitors. Oh, wow. Rockefeller Center. I've been there. Oh. Chocolate drink, pasteurized. Cool. Oh, whole bunch of stickers. Pure rye whiskey. All right. From the drugstore. Oh, for medicinal use. Don't you love that? Like the sisters in on the Waltons. With Papa's recipe. Oh, some more of the chocolate drink. I'm all for that. Look how pretty that is. Oh, that is beautiful. Nail polish remover. Beauty Supply, Syracuse, New York. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, this is an awesome meatball box. I'm so happy. Rexall, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Completely denatured alcohol for art, mechanical, and burning purposes only. Empty stomach immediately. Oh, if you've antidote if you drank it. Not the kind for drinking. Wow. Boy, oh, these are wonderful. What a meatball box. That's a wonderful meatball. Oh, I am happy woman. As I like to say to Dan, I am definitely Wilma Flintstone. I am a happy homemaker. Of course, then I start singing the Rockenspiel song. And you know what I'm talking about. Well, Nancy, thank you for my meatball box. That's a great meatball box. I'm going to leave these right in there so I know where to reach for it. But I'm also going to put a label on the side because I just know I'm going to put it on a shelf like this. And then it's going to be like the books I have that don't have a title on the spine. And then I look and look and look for them. So I will be putting a label there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little tour through my very own Nancy's meatball box. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And we'll talk soon. I have been working on... Where is it? Let me grab it. I've been working on Miscellaneous Works. Right here. And as I mentioned, I'll just be really quick. I've taken great inspiration from Eva at Bohemian Crafting, her son Jacob. I keep rewatching the first 5 minutes of that video. I am just in love with how he made his signatures. So I've taken great inspiration and a little bit of my own, done a little... Every artist makes things their own. Even if you're inspired strongly by another artist, there's still ways to make it your own. But it's still always nice to give acknowledgement. And so I've used some of Jacob's ideas of just literally gluing right onto a page some extra pages. Like, it's just brilliant. And I left this one hanging over the edge and kind of made it grungier. What else did I do? I did it here as well. And I in this case, I added a little thin washi tape, but again, more journaling space. Here I made a pocket. He made pockets just using paper. And I always have to remind myself, it's okay to make a pocket using paper. These are journals. We're not going to be that rough with them. I certainly suspect the journals that I make and end up being a personal journal. I suspect, and I could be wrong, I guess I'll never know, whether people use them to actually write down their thoughts and that, or whether they use them to keep collecting art or whatever it is they do with it. I don't see why a paper pocket wouldn't also hold up. So I've done it here again. Here's another little Jacob detail. I may have to call it that. Here's another little Jacob detail. So some journaling spaces right there. How cool. I'm in love. I'm in love with Jacob the artist. And then I'm playing a little bit. Oh, yeah, and it's a tuck spot as well. And then on the other side, it's also a tuck spot. So that's kind of fun. So and we'll go through the rest of it as I get through it, but I'm using up leftover bits and bobs. That's a Nick the Booksmith butterfly wing tab, and I'm pushing myself not to hang on to my hoarded Happy Mail things. People have been so generous to me with Happy Mail, and I must confess I've been hoarding. And so Miscellaneous Works is going to be a lovely celebration of a great deal of Happy Mail from many generous people. So I still haven't decided on the end papers, and that's driving me crazy. Usually it's one of the first things I decide upon. All right, there we go. Now I officially am done. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you're still here and it's the end, I hope you'll take a second and hit like and maybe say hi down in the comments. I'll say hi back. Bye.